Here, Cab Chat here again.
Oh.
We got our lovely customer, Mr. Paul here.
Hello.
He is part of the history, so he will tell us today little bit about the Aveley football, you know, in different throughout the year, First World War, Second World War, you know, a little bit. So, hello, Mr. Paul. Welcome to the channel.
Hi.
Yeah. So, what do you remember about
Aveley Football Club first started playing up in Dacre Avenue.
in Dacre? There was a football
Up
pitch.
there, yeah, as if you was going towards where they used to say they played over Bellas Park, but all that area was all part of
the
Bellas
manor.
Park, Bellas Manor, yeah.
Bellas Manor, okay.
And they played there from very, very late 20s up until about the war.
So late 20s, like a start after First World War.
Yeah, and then
to the Second World War.
Yeah, and when the Second World War was over,
yeah,
they started playing. They had a new ground at the top of Aveley what is now Aveley Bypass.
Yeah, that's now Aveley Bypass. New buildings there now.
Yeah. Well, they was only there for a couple of seasons, and then they moved to what they call Millfield.
Oh,
which was more or less next
One
to.
One question here, Mr. Paul. You know that you mentioned Dacre Avenue. Was that you know the side now with the little, what they called it? You get the land, the vegetable, and people grow the vegetable and all that stuff in the.
You're talking about the allotment.
The
allotments. Yeah.
So that was actually the pitch.
No, it was nowhere near there. The football pitch, the original Aveley football ground. If you went up Dacre, there was no houses there whatsoever.
Oh yeah, gotcha. Yeah,
and it was all up there as if it was
a ground.
There, yeah.
So the Second World War, you telling me some point you guys have to play when you were little at the Aveley hub, innit? Like the recreation.
Once they moved from the top of
Dacre.
Oh, wait a minute, I've got it all wrong, sorry.
Oh, God.
Straight after the war, they went to Aveley Recreation Ground.
Yeah.
Which is where the hub is.
Yeah.
Yeah. They weren't there very long, maybe a year or two.
Yeah.
Then they moved to the top of, which is now the top of Aveley.
Newbuild.
Aveley Bypass.
Aveley Bypass, yeah.
They were there for a couple of seasons, and then they moved to Millfield. And they were there from 1952 until they moved 4 years ago
to the new
ground.
Yeah, to the new ground. Oh.
Yeah, they've moved everywhere.
So do you remember when you were little after Second World War when they were playing?
No, I wouldn't have known if they was playing in there. No. Oh. I only moved into Aveley in 1950.
1950s, but your uncle
by
used
that time they'd moved out of the recreation ground and were playing at the top of what is now Aveley Bypass.
Oh, okay. So your uncle used to come down here, and he was a dentist.
He was a dentist, yeah.
So how the dentist worked those days? Like he had an office here or what?
No.
Yeah.
No, they used no, it's not so much my uncle. It was my grandfather.
Yeah.
Who was a mobile dentist.
Mobile dentist. So every pub have got little spare room.
Well, not every pub, but
most of the pubs.
Used to go around people's houses. Used to go into a pub.
Okay.
Do you want a tooth taken out? Used to take them round the back of whatever pub or wherever they were.
Yeah.
And just knock the tooth.
Those days were different, didn't it?
But my grandfather died in 1930.
Oh,
and
so
he's now buried
here in this church.
Yeah, in the churchyard.
Oh.
But he was a mobile dentist. By all accounts, he was always very busy around this area.
So that's why your mother later on moved here after the war, after the war, I think.
She loved Aveley. Before the war, she loved Aveley. But it all changed.
Yeah, of course, throughout the years all changed.
And when we moved in 1950, I wasn't even 2. But everything had changed. People had moved.
Yeah.
People's attitudes towards a lot of things had changed.
Yeah.
And
you were living in a posh area. People must have hated you when you first moved here in that Purfleet. What's that road called before Purfleet Road? Water Lane.
Water Lane.
Yeah.
But we're talking maybe 100 years before that.
Oh.
I've got a map.
Yeah, the old map.
I've got an old map of
Aveley Village.
Not so much Aveley Village, Purfleet Road and Purfleet.
Oh,
and this map is from about 1880, 1890.
Oh, that's good. Maybe next time when
and
you're gonna.
It's called Water Lane.
Oh, that
is Water Lane, and you've got a little bit of Aveley Village.
Yeah.
But it's all mainly Purfleet.
The way the Purfleet Road or
where the
Water
army,
Lane or the
where
army.
the army barracks used to be.
Yeah, in the garrison basically.
What I'll do is next time.
Yeah.
When you pick me up.
Yeah.
I'll show you this map.
Oh, I gotta take a photo. I'm gonna attach with this.
Have a look at it.
Yeah.
Have a look at it. And I still get attracted by it. I sit there and look at it and think.
Yeah, well, that's history, isn't it? So it's better to have it.
See, not many people know.
No, that's why we started this one.
If you go down the bottom of Purfleet Road, and turn right, as if you was going towards Rainham, you know where the Willows are?
Yeah, I know the Willow.
There used to be a hospital there.
In front of Willow, actual Willow?
No.
Or Leonard Pub?
No, on this side.
On the right side?
On this side.
After the boot sale or before, you know, there's a boot sale they do now every Sunday.
Just after there.
Oh.
Used to be a hospital there.
Okay, gotcha.
There are places you think to yourself, wow.
Even Aveley Surgery, you told me it's on Purfleet Road that used to be.
Yep. Yeah.